Normal loss. What is the normal loss? Means losses is a loss which is arise due to the evaporation of petrol, leakage, breaking the bulk material into small pieces. It is example of preparation of plots in real estate, wood cutting, and prepare bench or made bench or furniture, whatever it may be. Some of the wood may be loss. The losses is called normal losses. This is in utterance of nature of product. These are the nature of product. The losses may be occur in case of coal and unloading, loading. The sum of the and quantity may be loose, and the petrol when storage some of the and units may be evaporation. When we are preparing the plots, some of land is and for prepare the roads or made the roads for plots. So it is also called part of the and normal losses. The normal losses is not calculate, separate, is not and record anywhere in consignment account, consignee account, goods sent on consignment account. The normal loss units effect at the time of valuation of unsold stock. Valuation of unsold stock. This is a so there is no need to calculate normal losses. Record in consignment account, consignee account, goods sent on consignment account. This is not affect any account, this value. But the normal loss units are considered and at the calculation of unsold stock value only. This is about normal losses. So, how to calculate normal losses? Cost of goods sent on consignment, consignor expenses add, consignee non-recurring expenses add, we get goods sent on consignment value. Then unsold stock value is equal goods sent on consignment value, unsold units by consigned minus normal units. We will get normal losses only affect on units only. It does not affect any account, consignee account, consignor account or goods sent on consignment account. You take the example of problem number, short problems. And first listen the short problems. Problem number 100 tons of coal is consigned at the rate of 900 per ton. Freight charges paid by the consignor, amount is 5,000 rupees. Loss due to the loading and unloading of coal, estimated 5 tons. 5 tons is the normal loss units. So 75 tons or coal is sold at a rate of and 1200 rupees. Find the value of unsold stock at the case of normal units. So this is the problem number 9, short. Okay, what is the and goods sent on consignment value? First of all, you have to write 100 into 900. 100 into 900 and 1 9 is 9, 4 zeros. Next, consignor expenses is 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees. But there is no consignee non-recurring expenses. 95,000 rupees. This is the goods sent on consignment value. So you have to calculate goods sent on consignment value 95,000 rupees and total sent 100 less normal loss 5 means 95 less sale 75. So what is the remaining? 0. Next 2. 20 unsold. This is the unsold units. So you have to remember 20 units by 100 minus 5. Next step 95,000 into 20 by 95. 95 ki 95 cancel. 1000 into 20, 20,000 rupees. 20,000 rupees is abnormal, and in case of abnormal loss, unsold stock value 20,000 rupees. This is the way you have to calculate normal losses. The normal loss is not affect anywhere, and it affect on only and calculation of unsold stock point of view only. So unsold stock value is 20,000 rupees. This is the and about normal losses. Next come to the abnormal losses. The losses is which is arise due to the fire, accidents, riots, floods, theft, negligence, inefficiency. It is unexpected losses. So these are called uncontrollable losses, unexpected losses. So this is the about and abnormal losses. Abnormal losses must be calculated and it must be record on consignment account credit side. It must be remember. So, and what is the journal entry for the abnormal losses point of view? When there is no insurance, means there is no insurance claims. So first entry will be pass abnormal loss account data to consignment account. It must be record on consignment account credit side, being the abnormal losses transferred to consignment. Second one, the same, the losses is not recovered from any insurance company. So the total losses will be transferred to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account data to abnormal loss account, being the abnormal loss transferred to P&L account. There is a insurance. Suppose there are taking the insurance policy. So first entry abnormal loss account data to consignment account, being the abnormal losses transferred to consignment account. It will be the same in case of and insured or uninsured policies, whatever it may be. But second entry, sum of the amount recovered from insurance company, then insurance company account data, profit and loss account data to abnormal losses. Suppose the loss is 10,000 rupees, insurance companies and paid only 5,000 claims. So, and what is the balance? 5,000. 5,000 must be transferred to profit and loss account. Claim must be record insurance company data. And what is the net loss after and recurring the and claims? The net loss will be transferred to profit and loss account. So both 10,000 rupees abnormal loss will be recorded on the credit side. This is the being the partly amount received from as a claim. This is the and first one. Next, calculation of abnormal loss, damage unit cost plus consignor expenses damaged portion. Damaged portion. Suppose 5 units are damaged out of 100 units, 5 by 100, that proportion must be take expenses of the consignor. And you also take the damage unit cost only, and proportion of consignor expenses you added, and you get the abnormal loss value. This abnormal loss value must be recorded on credit side of the consignment account. This is and. So there is a short problem for and abnormal losses. Eighth problem, short abnormal losses. So and Anisha consigned goods cost of 20,000 to and Prasanna on consignment basis. Anisha paid 5,000 per cartage and carriage. On the way 1/5 of the and consignment was lost by fire accident. Ascertain the amount of abnormal losses. This is the problem. And so what is the and proportion damaged? This is the 20,000 rupees into 1 by 5th is damaged. 4,000 rupees is and damage unit cost. So expenses is there 5,000 rupees into what is the damage proportion? 1 by 5th. So the total cost of the goods sent on consignment, take 1 by 5th as a damage, so 4,000 rupees. The total consignor expenses 5,000 rupees. Damage portion is 1 by 5th is given in the problem. So I am also taking the as per the 1 by 5th. 5 cancel. 1 into 1000 into 1, 1000 rupees. So abnormal loss value is 5,000 rupees abnormal loss value. This way you have to calculate abnormal loss value. This is the problem about abnormal loss value.